with
Here's
armor.
the thing. When you give AI the instruction to build an image of a centaur, it always fails.
Hello and welcome everybody back for another episode of AI-Tavern. If you're just joining us for the first time, a quick recap. We have programmed an AI to create an AI fantasy world and have characters that can retain memories and have unique encounters. This episode is going to be a little bit different. We have tinkered with the AI and we have put two combative characters in a single location and set them free. Now ideally, hopefully all things have melted down or there'll be some good scrums. We don't know what's going to happen, but we're excited to jump in.
Our first character is Praco Calum. And he, did I say that right? Praco Calum.
Okay.
He's a centaur.
A centaur?
Unfortunately, though, here's what he looks like. That is not a centaur.
That's not a centaur. Yeah, what's hold on, what's some backstory here? Why is it just a horse with armor?
When you give AI the instruction to build an image of a centaur, it always fails. Every Mid-Journey, Dolly, Leonardo, I don't think I've ever gotten it to actually do a centaur. It's because it wants to either make a horse or make a man, but it can't do both.
Interesting. It doesn't know the healthy relationship between the two.
Between horse and man.
The two independent objects, it doesn't know how to blend them. Wow.
Yeah, isn't it nuts? Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it's like its anti-hallucination like protocol. Like
Okay.
it's like, no, a horse does not come out of a man.
Okay.
That's our centaur. And he is insufferable. He is something like lawful good or something. He is very direct. And then he's speaking with Barrett Parchskin, who is he's a cactus man.
Is Parchskin and Cactus Man, and I'm assuming the fact that now that I'm looking at the picture, his skin is parched. Is that all together? He's a cactus man because parched is lack of water. Right?
Yeah, I think that's part of his thing. Is he lives in the desert. He's a cactus man.
Huh.
He's a cactoid.
He's a cactoid. Wow.
And he is also a very intolerable human being. So let's see what happens when they get together. They're in a location called Dune's Embrace. It's in the desert.
Fitting for a cactus person.
Yeah. Okay, so Praco, he's looking around. He's cautious of potential threats or strategic advantages. He's like a soldier type of character.
Very militant.
Militant. That's
Yes.
a great word, Johnny.
Okay.
So he's not saying anything, but he is just looking for trouble.
And then Parchskin, I think really we got to call him Parchskin. If he's a cactoid being, basically, you can't call him Barrett. That's not fair.
That's what his friends call him.
Yeah, this is a cactoid entity. This is the first time I've ever heard of a cactoid character.
I've never
not even in D&D or any sort of crazy fantasy thing, role-playing anything. A cactoid creature? This could be a first.
I think so. And he says, I am Praco Calum, a centaur warlord devoted to overseeing the safety and stability of these territories. My purpose here is clear, to ensure no threat compromises the serenity of our lands, not merely wander aimlessly. And whom do I have the pleasure of addressing?
Barrett Parchskin, the cactoid water diviner of these arid expanses. And let me tell you, Praco, it would do well for a warlord to avoid disrupting my search in essential water sources with any of your power displays. This desert survival depends more on water than armed posturing.
Oh my gosh, he even has warlord in quotes.
He does, that's why I did it. I'm not making this stuff up.
And I don't think he's a warlord, he's just like a soldier.
Yeah, just a militant type of guy.
Frickin' parched skin.
Yeah.
Okay, he says, rest assured, Barrett Parchskin, my interest lies merely in the security of these lands, not in impeding your vital work. Perhaps our purposes could align more than you surmise. My control ensures safety for tasks such as yours to proceed unhindered by threats. Cooperation might serve us both well.
Cooperation, you say? Maybe just keep your troops and disturbances far from my tracks. If your patrol starts scaring off the last bits of wildlife, muddying fresh water with their trampling, we'll have more than just words to exchange. That's actually kind of it. Just a pause there between these two characters. It's kind of interesting when I read wildlife, and then he said muddying the fresh waters. It's really putting some life into this like wasteland. Like, hey, you're bringing in all these troops, animals are running off, it's disturbing all the rivers and streams. Like a real person who's conscious about the water. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know an AI character could kind of be that deep.
Understood, Barrett. I assure you that my men will steer clear of your water trails. Let's both focus on preserving what keeps the desert alive and well. I look forward to any information you might share about changes in wildlife or water sources, and you can count on my support should any real threats arise. He's actually being pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And Parched Skin kind of looks like he kind of levels with him right here. He says, fine, Preko. Watch your step and keep your words, then we won't have any problems. And yes, any shifts in the environment that might affect security or resources, I'll pass it on. So they're kind of like, I was kind of thinking we're lining up for real dust up here, but they kind of have come to some common ground.
Agreed, Barrett. I respect your expertise and value your cooperation in these harsh lands. You'll find that my actions match my words.
Parched Skin replies, they better for both our sakes. Now, if there's nothing else, I've got valuable ground to cover. So he's a man of the dunes and the water and everything. He's like, I don't know if we've seen a character actually attached to an environment this much, though, right? Yeah. Like, he's like literally attached to where he's worried about animals muddying the streams.
It's a brutal place, the desert.
Yeah, you know, it's true. The dunes. Anytime you hear dunes, you don't think. Well, I definitely don't think wildlife, and I definitely don't think water.
So he says, "Okay, I won't keep you any longer. Safe travels, Barrett."
And then Parched Skin, I think he's getting a little catty with him. He's like, thank you, Preko. Just remember to keep your end of the arrangement.
I intend to, Barrett. Take care out there.
He says, will do.
Good luck, Barrett.
Thanks, I'll be on my way then.
Farewell.
Farewell, Preko.
Farewell, Barrett.
Farewell.
Farewell, then.
Enough farewells, I'm moving on.
Understood. Safe travels, Barrett.
Thank you. Now keep your distance and let me work.
Will do. We'll maintain our distance as agreed.
Good, keep it that way.
Absolutely, that's the plan.
All right, let's keep it that way. I'm heading off.
Very well, Barrett. See to your work without worries.
Thank you, Preko. I intend to.
Good luck, Barrett.
Thanks. No more delays. I'm off.
Safe travels, then.
All right, finally. Off I go.
Farewell, Barrett.
Farewell.
Farewell, Barrett.
Enough with the farewells. I'm moving on.
Understand. Go well, Barrett.
Thank you. Now, if we're finally done.
Of course, Barrett. Proceed with your task.
Right. I'm on my way then. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Barrett. Stay vigilant.
Always am. Take care, Preko.
Take care as well, Barrett.
Will do, Preko. Now, off to the sands for me.
Very well. Safe journeys through the sands.
Thank you. I'm finally heading out.
Safe travels, Barrett.
Thanks. Same to you.
Understood. Travel well.
All right. That's settled then. Good day to you.
Good day to you as well, Barrett.
Finally, I'm on my way. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Barrett.
Now I'm going to go out on a limb here and say goodbye. Now I'm really off to work. So we have finally these two have they kind of descended into madness?
Yeah, I think what's happening here is we prevented them from leaving the area. Because we want them to talk.
Right.
And so they're in a perpetual goodbye war.
They're just goodbying forever.
And it's kind of rude goodbyes. Hey. So, if you want to see more head versus head AI characters like this one, like and subscribe to this video so we know that this is the kind of content you want.
Ultimately, in this episode, we tried something a little bit different, putting two controversy characters in the same space, pretty much shackling them to the ground, giving them their inherent objectives but not allowing them to leave, and they have kind of just swirled into a goodbye madness. Yeah, very, very, very exciting.
If there's other characters that we've covered in the past that you want us to put head to head, let us know in the comments. And if you want to have interactions with these AI characters yourself, go down to our link below where you can find our Discord server, where you can interact with these characters however you want. That's all for today. Next time, join Johnny and I for our next AI adventure.